Just this week, the president asked for immigration reform to be finished this year, but there's one cost of illegal immigration that we don't talk about. Men, women, and children dying just to get into Texas. As they beg for a chance, one of the poorest counties in the state is begging the federal government for help. Brooks County's main highway is a smuggling corridor. Border Patrol has a checkpoint in the middle of the desolate county. So many people here illegally get off the main road and they try to sneak around it, but that can be a deadly mistake. We want to warn you, some of the images in this story are graphic. Channel 8's Jason Whiteley reports.
Border cities get a lot of attention, and rightly so.
70 miles north, the problem is still pretty bad.
Yeah, it's still here.
But take a ride through Brooks County.
It's hard with just a little county in the middle of nowhere.
An hour north of McAllen.
The border wall didn't do anything.
And you enter a poor community with a big problem.
803, go ahead.
Deputy Elias Pompa took us to see it firsthand.
Okay, he's advising it's going to be about 5 miles into the ranch.
On a remote ranch, driving through deep sand under a circling buzzard. 100 yards or so into the bush sat the skeletal remains, a mobile phone and a Mexican ID issued to a 33-year-old man believed to be this undocumented immigrant.
I mean, it's pretty bad out here. I mean, it's literally, I mean, the sandy conditions is it's like walking a part of the beach that's real sandy, and you know, they get tired and they succumb to the elements.
These remains are about 15 miles from the closest road, and no telling how long they've been here. Only discovered on this day because Border Patrol was chasing another group through this area.
We take all kinds of reports, and
it is the third dead immigrant that Brooks County has found this year. Why here, though?
ID number is going to be 3514484935.
Well, the Border Patrol has a checkpoint south of Falfurrias on Highway 281, and illegals try to sneak around it, moving through the brush.
This type and how we find just the remains and how...
But the terrain is unforgiving. As we turn to leave, though, we notice Deputy Danny Davila bow his head.
This was our final resting spot. This is where they died, in the middle of nowhere. Just offer up a prayer that and that they're at peace.
Kind of sporty vehicle picking up approximately 10 to 12 illegals.
Border Patrol handles live immigrants, but counties are responsible for dead ones. And that's the problem here.
They're thinking they're coming in to better themselves. And this is how they end up. This is 2012.
The sheriff's office has binders of unidentified bodies.
A lot of these pictures are bad.
354 immigrants found dead here since 2009.
This is not a way to die.
And each one costs local taxpayers a couple $1,000s apiece. It got so expensive last year, the sheriff's office ran out of money for gas.
Now for 2012, we had 129.
So for the first time, deputies are trying to do something.
Of course, the total for the last 60 months has reached $628,172.93.
Which is almost your entire annual budget.
Yeah, for the whole county.
In February, the county will send this letter to Congress, begging for reimbursement.
My argument has been, why do people have to die, you know, for somebody to help us?
Judge Raul Ramirez says every county office has taken a 20% budget cut.
This is another budget cut here, which was my IT person. This seat here was occupied by a person. There was another position that was eliminated.
Another problem is Brooks County isn't a border county, meaning it misses out on federal grants.
What's the answer, Judge?
The federal government to declare us a border county?
Just that declaration of being a border county will get you money.
Yeah. Well, it'll put us into the pie. And now you got to apply for the pie.
But Brooks County doesn't have much political influence with its 7,000 citizens, who for now are stuck paying the price for those immigrants dying to get a better life. Jason Whiteley, Channel 8 News.